Do you have problems with students who don't read their word problems? When a student sees a problem like this, are you utterly convinced that they see this? The only difficulty with this problem, it's not a computation problem, but a reading comprehension problem. Numberless word problems, a way to demystify word problems, is an answer to this very problem. The blog, Teaching to the Beat of a Different Drummer by Brian Bushart, is a place where they have resources for this exact thing, numberless word problems. The link below is where you can go straight to get some examples and some more information past this video. The basic plan of a numberless word problem is in 4 steps. 1, block all the numbers or replace them with vague pronouns and obscure the question stem. The reason is we want to focus the kids on the situation. Step 2, we're going to reveal the question stem, but we're still going to block the information pertinent. So if we did switch it with vague terms, we're going to go ahead and make them just blocks. And again, I want the kids now to focus on what the questions are, and I really want them to talk about it. The 3rd step is now we're going to remove all the redactions and have the kids finally focus on the key information, and the last part, use the original problem as a discussion so that they can actually move on. So if we want to talk about error analysis or things like that, we can move into more of a standardized test question. From the International Electronic Journal of Elementary Education, the article, The Impact of Metacognitive Strategies and Self-Regulating Processes of Solving Math Word Problems. This great quote came out. Learners are faced with the problem of distinguishing relative from complementary information due to their difficulties in reading skills, or due to the inclusion of words or low frequency of occurrence of mathematical vocabulary. Furthermore, learners frequently translate words which describe a problem directly into a math expression without making prior attempts to create a mental representation of the problem. Numberless word problems addresses exactly that. From Brian Bushart, in essence, the numberless word problems are designed to provide scaffolding that allows students the opportunity to develop better understanding of the underlying structure of the word problems. In essence, it forces them to read. In making a numberless word problem, there's really just one basic recipe. You pick a problem, you paste it onto a Google slide, you block out all the numbers of the problem, and copy the slide, and then start removing redactions as you go. Let me show you. So here's a typical SAT problem that you can take. There's definitely some specific information in there. You can basically redact all you want. I'm going to go ahead and put these boxes where I think I need them. So that's slide 1, step 1. I just copy the slide and then go to step 2. Now step 2 was give them back the question stem but leave the numbers redacted. So in this case, I just delete out the blocks over the question stem, and now they still have the numbers redacted and they go forward. Step 3, again, duplicate the slide, and now I give them all the information. So that's how you build it. So when we go ahead and implement the actual discussion on it, we go back to the rationale that we had before. So when we have our discussion talking about what these word problems are doing, we have the very first block, which was the numbers are redacted and the question stem is redacted, and we have the students tell me what they know. Again, they don't know the question, so they can't focus on it. They don't know the numbers, they're going to have to focus on the situation. Step 2, now we give them the question stem. Now we can ask them, well, what are you trying to find? Step 3, remove all the redactions and let the students answer the question. Now, this is the part where I say, what is the key information? What are the things you need to know? This, for me, is a classroom discussion piece. I like using numberless word problems to have that conversation in class. You can move it into an asynchronous environment by going ahead and just asking those poignant questions slide by slide. In this, check out below for links to synchronous versions of numberless word problems already made for 7th grade, 8th grade, and Algebra 1, and asynchronous versions of them that are through Desmos Activity Builder. You can go ahead and you feel free to use them. They're yours to use, and I hope that this video just gives you one more tool in that arsenal to help kids learn one more question